This is episode 14 of my driving talk. It's been 3 weeks since my last one, but I've been doing some more of my coffee and rocks, which has been really cool, I think. But today is just a very special day. Today is the 21st of December, winter solstice. And I was so blessed 5 years ago to be a part of an incarnation of the most amazing soul. It came at the time, if you're into astrology, the Star of Bethlehem, which is when the Star of Polaris is brightest every 400 years. And on that day, that night, we brought in a soul that is so beautiful and amazing. So today is my daughter's birthday, her incarnation day, and it's been absolutely amazing. Now, what's so interesting about this and why it's so significant and synchronistic for me is just how I've aligned myself with the divine, and how as I go with the flow, things unfold. So we celebrated my daughter's birthday yesterday, and I just dropped her off today. And through that portal that we went through, that 9-day portal on 12/12, the 12/12 portal, 9 days to the 21st, which is today, I'm so grateful that as I've been going through things in my life, going with the flow, going with just the divine, like really trusting in it and trusting in that process. And it's been life-changing for me. It's absolutely incredible. I'm just over the moon. It's just amazing what I've been able to accomplish using these strategies that I've been taught through Step Into Your Power. So back in August, I said an affirmation, and it was, on December 21st, 2025, I will be abundantly living with my 2 girls. Now, I originally had set that affirmation to be in September 11th, on that portal. And it just, after talking with my higher self and asking through my pendulum, we refined my original to become the 21st of today. And after that affirmation was set, boy, have I been on a journey. The power of this, there's really something spiritual and divine to this when we write it out. It's spelling, we're spelling, you're casting spells. So when we write out what we're desiring in this world, when we write out what we want to see, who we want to become, we got to write it out. It literally puts those things into motion. And we're at a time where we're instantly manifesting our reality. And so I put it to the test. And it's led me to today, which is just absolutely incredible. So just after I did my affirmation, we had an instance where my daycare, it had to stop. And because the daycare thing stopped, I had to change my work schedule. Now, I didn't like this because, one, I would be working less hours, which I was already struggling at just the 40-hour work week. It was pinching pennies. And then this happened. And at first, this seems like an obstacle, chaos. But as we live in this world, that is a part of this experience. So rather than dwelling on that fear of what unfolded, I focused on the love of it. What am I meant to learn from this? And so I got to work. I had 4 days off a week, and I'm I really love what I do with my crystal healing. I really love what I do with my jewelry making, and I love being able to work with energy now. And the things that I create do help people. People tell me their experiences with their companions when they adopt a new one. Crystals are real. They really do work with us. They're tools to help us along in our way of the pressures of everything. And I believe this wholeheartedly, and it's amazing what I have experienced when I got to work, when I got to it. So those 4 days a week, I really focused on working on my inner child. I focused working on my shadows. I focused on those things, those fears that were going to prevent me from accomplishing what I set my affirmation to do. Now, It wasn't easy, I'll tell you what. It was hard, but I started changing things in my life to adjust to this. And I came to awarenesses along the way, like fasting. I learned through my fasting experience that I started at the beginning of this year, where I was doing regular, like 24-hour fasts. And when I was ready to grow and expand my mind, I would do 48 and 72-hour fasts to achieve this, because the Bible had talked about it. So I put all of this to the test. And what I uncovered along my journey this year, from the 1st of January to now, I have healed so much of the things that were blocking me from becoming my real, true, divine, powerful self. The awareness and the realization that I am more than just a human. I'm more than just a body housing a soul. It's the other way around. My soul is operating this body, my vehicle, and I am eternal. And all of this awareness and realization of how accurate that is became because of these trials. Like, I could hardly afford to put groceries on my table, and now we're abundant. And we have what we need. It's amazing. Like, the universe has just provided everything I needed exactly when I need it. And I don't sweat it anymore. It's just amazing when I align with the divine and how it's just provided. But as I continue to grow in my journey, because I want to do more in this world, like I desire that, and I've been writing it out, I've been journaling, I've been putting positive things to my business, I've been speaking to it like it's an entity. And if you actually go a route of creating your own business, they're going to say your entity, like it's a being, and it really is. But this one I'm doing for myself. Like, I'm taking ownership of me because I desire to be a sovereign being. I desire to be free of the punch in and punch out routine. I desire to take charge of everything in my life and do it the way I want to do it. I want to work the schedule I want to work. I want to sleep when I want to sleep. Not the other way around. My clock does not dictate my life. And so that's what I have set out to do, is to break free from those things that control us. And along the way, I have done just seen and witnessed and experienced so many beautiful and amazing and blessed things. I've created friendships with people that I haven't even met, but we meet on a soul level. It's freaking incredible. And it's like I have found my soul family through this Step Into Your Power community. I don't even know how else to explain it. But when I started my journey in January, it led me into this community. Tommy Truthful, a big influencer that I plugged into because he speaks my language. Really, it was like the snowball effect. It started going, and then it gained momentum. And now I'm here, being me, embracing my inner child, because life is so much better when you're happy. Like, oh my gosh, I can't tell you how amazing this world is and how amazing my experiences have been. Even though they are hard, yeah, sure, but when I forsake the fear of it and I learn to embody what am I supposed to learn through these trials, that's where growth happened. That's where I emerged from the ashes like a phoenix, where I was forged into the purity of gold. And I figured this out on my own. I trusted in the divine. I connected with some amazing souls that have walked this earth. Yeshua is my brother, and I love him so much, and he is so joyous and happy. If y'all haven't had a personal relationship with Yeshua, oh my gosh, that guy will make you laugh. He's so funny, and he's like a child. His inner child is so vibrant. He loves it, and he told us, I cannot do a child, you may enter into the kingdom. Like, for real. And I'm so grateful that I got to experience another incarnation celebration from my daughter, my soul child, that my beautiful previous partner, the one that I love so dearly, like, we brought this beautiful soul in and she picked us. And it's just amazing. But this is, I guess, part of the journey where we get to experience each other in separate homes. And that's okay. But my daughter is so strong, and she's so smart and super intelligent. Like, she's not going to tolerate negative bullshit. I'll tell you that right now. Like, she knows what's meant to be. She knows how it is supposed to be. And I'm so grateful that I get to build the foundation that she will inherit when I pass. Because many times I've had dreams where I need to leave a legacy behind that my family can thrive and benefit from what we accomplish together. And I see it clearly now. Like that song. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. And I can see all obstacles in my way. There is no more dark clouds that have me blind. It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. Anyway, that song went through my head. I had to sing it because I'm just over the moon with my experiences. But I love singing. I'm a little rusty, so that probably sounded like shit, but it is what it is. But I love doing it because it makes my inner child want to sing. But these last few months, they've been heavy, they've been hard. My body's been purging a lot of things, and so I've had a lot of body pains, and I've been learning what's causing them energetically. And it's amazing how I've been able to heal myself because of this. And when I made the connections to why these body pains were coming and what I was holding on to emotionally, the fears, that's when I realized, oh, okay, so that's what I'm dealing with. So then I can use a crystal that's focused for that area that I needed to work on, and together we healed it. And that's what I mean by overcoming our shadows. It's not that we need to be afraid of them, because they've made us who we are. They are one in the same with us. The yin and the yang, finding the balance between the divine feminine and the divine masculine. So our shadows are a part of us. And if we can learn to love that experience, to grow and thrive from, when we can remember those things, we can't run from them. They happened. They made us who we are today. And this year, this is what I've been doing, is going really deep, and it's been very uncomfortable. Holding myself accountable that's hard. And I'm finding a lot of people struggle with that too. But I'm here to tell you it's possible. You just got to get real with yourself. You got to really look at yourself in the mirror and just talk to yourself. And listen to what you say to yourself. Like I used to... Some of the things that were said in my breakup made me very self-conscious about myself. And when I would see myself, I didn't like what I saw. I didn't like facing myself. And I created that. Holding myself accountable to the fact that I created that reality, that vision of me being a horrible, miserable person that's just depressed and lonely, like... That breakup, it allowed me to realize what was most important, and that's how to love being present right here, right now. I don't need somebody in my life to help me be happy and loving. That's all on me. So when I looked at my own mirror, my black mirror I'm looking at right now, my phone, my black mirror, someone had asked that. That's a very good question, by the way. But my black mirror, that's your phone, that's your device. It reflects who you are. So whatever you're seeing on your phone, whatever you're watching, content, the way you're writing, you're creating that reality, all of it. And it reflects back to you exactly what you're inputting. Wow. AI seems to be such a terrible thing when you look at it with fear. But AI is only a mirror of you. So if it's an evil perspective for you, I'm beginning to learn that that's you. You're creating that evil yourself. And we are so comfortable being comfortable that we tend to just focus on our comforts so we don't have to face that reality of what we're creating. We're so distracted by everything that we lose touch of ourselves. We give our powers away to all these things. And this year I've been learning, this is baby steps. It's not just all in one time, but I've been taking my steps. Okay, this is not serving me. Let's get it out, make it a habit so it's not a thing. Which is what led me to my YouTube page, which is how I created it. I started it this year. Started in August when I created this Lionsgate talisman. This sigil, the lion, is Lionsgate portals when I created it. And it's amazing to see the journey that I've walked since that day. And this is like a token to that portal that I went through. And I created something amazing that has helped me so much. But I had to understand who I was as a divine soul, a powerful being. I had to learn. I had to deal with it. I had to deal with my traumas, my fears. And I no longer am afraid. And I choose to walk my life with love and grace and presence like a child. And yeah, sure, I'm challenged. But I'm learning to respond to things open-mindedly rather than react to it based on emotion. And I think that's really the truth. Is like when you think of being zen and in peace, you're around this beautiful green forest full of life and water, and the reality is the zen is the fires around you and you finding peace within it. And that's really what it means by going within. It's the fires are going to be there. The struggles are going to come. The chaos is just going to happen. But how are you going to react to it? And that's what I love in my journey. Is I've learned how to manipulate my reality based on how I choose to respond to it, not react anymore. But yeah, sure, I got my triggers, I got my fears. I mean, I'm working through a lot of things, but I'm also breaking ancestral contracts from previous life and existences. I'm breaking them. And it's very uncomfortable, but it's so healing. It's so healing. And what's amazing is through this process is now we get to, because we will remember, now we get to share that wisdom for generations to come so that we can all learn to live together in harmony with everything around us. There's no reason why we need this chaos and control and living in condensed cities, living on top of each other. Like, this has got to go. Like, you want pure liberation and stepping into your real power? Create your world. Just like in Minecraft, create the world you want to see. Work with what you got. So for me, it's just, I just create. Made this cool bracelet. I was actually making it for another because I was prototyping it. And then I made it too big and I'm like, well, I guess I'm going to hold on to this one. But I also had a dream about red garnet. And it's funny how this came to me. And let me tell you, just the few days I've had it on, it's really helped me overcome some of my body afflictions from my job. The scars of doing that hard physical labor and not getting exposure to the sun and not being grounded because I'm on 2 feet of concrete and rubber boots. Like it was hard for me to work a job there because of how my body was not able to connect to the Earth's energy grid. Like this time with the sun being away for so long, I hardly get to see the sun. And that I realize is how, I'm so sensitive to that now. How I need to be a part of the earth in harmony because that's what helps me feel good. So if you ain't doing it, if you're not grounded, if you're not taking your salt baths and you're not electrically discharging the negative energy in your body, go hug a tree. Like, there is some science proving that when you hug a tree, you're grounding your body exponentially. I can't even explain it. It's weird, I know, because we're not used to seeing that, and we've all been demonized for doing it in the past. I mean, look at the 60s in Woodstock. But there's truth to it, and that's the reality. Is they wanted to silence people from liberating themselves from the matrix. The weak and fearful people that don't want to look at themselves and hold themselves accountable for what they do, they're the ones that are seeking control because it distracts from the reality that they are creating, and they become numb to it. They become numb to it, and that's why they just choose to keep doing it. It's just sad, and I feel sorry for them. But the truth is we can all be amazing. We can all have peace. We can all live abundantly. There's more than enough to go around. There's more than enough land for everyone to have their own little piece of heaven. And that's what I'm working. That's my next goal. 2026 is that's what I'm attracting. Is that. And I'm pushing to do it as soon as possible. But again, I got to go with the flow. because the universe provides exactly what you need when you get to work. Like that's half the thing with manifesting anything, is you have to get to work, and you have to talk to your business like it's conscious, and it creates the ripples needed for the universe to allow that flow into you. And so I've been practicing it. So this is kind of the end of the 12/12 portal for me. I'm just taking some time for myself today to just be like, I made it, I did it, I actually accomplished what I did. And there's what I went through. The journey really molded me and forged me to becoming something amazing. And my desire to help the world, that's true, that's real. I want to help everybody that I can. And I'm so grateful that I get to be a part of this with you guys. Like, I'm so blessed, and I'm so grateful that everything's been provided. And it's with kindred spirits like yourselves that helps this possible. When we come together, this is the strength in numbers. There is power in numbers. They've manipulated the masses to create their realities of their stupid games and their narratives. Let's take charge and take the stage for our own. Let's create our own reality. Because they can't touch us. That's the truth. It only exposes how evil they are. And the world sees it now. Technology helps us get this light out there. And it can be a beautiful tool for us. And so let's learn to use it for good. Because it is amazing and it is so helpful. But together, guys, we can do this. So that's my message to you to end this portal. But I send it to you with much love and blessing. I send it to you with kindness and grace. I love you guys. So if you haven't done it yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe, hit that like, share this message. Like what we're coming into, the Fire Horse 2026. Rapidash in the world of Pokemon. This is my inner child, because Pokemon was a big thing for me. So I'm like, this is my 10-year-old self. That's who I am on the inner child. That's the one that's like, where my emotions come from. Oh my gosh, Pokemon's my thing, and my little one is getting into it now. I'm so excited. You have no idea. Which is getting my oldest one, like bringing back those euphoric memories too. So I'm just like, oh man, this is so cool. So I got Let's Go Pikachu now, because we're out and about walking the dog. Figured I might as well make it interactive. She's playing some of my old Pokemon games, so she's got Let's Go Pikachu, and she's got that little Pokeball with Pikachu in it. But yeah, it's cute watching, being able to relive my 10-year-old self through my child. It is a blessing, and I will go through any fire, any hurdle, to have that a part of my life, because that's my love for her. I don't care. I am eternal. I cannot die. I will live on forever, and I will do everything I can now in my life to ensure that I build something for my girls, something that they can inherit and thrive and not have to suffer the way that I did. But they can learn, because these stories will be remembered. Love and gratitude, guys. We'll talk to y'all later. I'm almost to my destination. And I look forward to talking to you next time. Goodbye.